Good morning, guys. Just getting my tools sorted out to get the day started. But we had a viewer that asked a question, so let's take a look at it. The question was, or the comment was, something along the lines of, what type of work are you doing that you need a dedicated bit ratchet, or why can't you use a 1/4-inch ratchet with a bit adapter on it instead of having a dedicated bit ratchet? And the answer is simple. I prefer to have the best tool for the job. I'm not really trying to pinch pennies here. So I'm going to get the best tool for the job. Plus, I have a lot of experience, and I know when I need to be in a low profile situation to not try to make another tool pull double duty. This is a snap-on 1/4-inch long neck ratchet. This is a snap-on 1/4-inch long neck bit ratchet. Got a square bit in here. We have a square bit in the adapter. This is a snap-on adapter. Came out of the set, which is not a bad set, by the way. So let's look at the difference. Just the adapter alone with the bit inserted is almost as tall as the whole bit ratchet. And when you put it on that 1/4-inch, there we go. Now, what you have is this. It's twice as long. The whole purpose of having a tool like this is to maximize efficiency in tight spots and areas. And if you're using something like this, you probably can't get anything else in there that's going to be a powered option. It's going to allow you to work efficiency. You got to remember, guys, flat rate guys work on the clock. The book gives you a certain amount of time that you have to do the job in. You don't have to do the job in that amount of time, but you won't get paid for the additional time. So if a job calls for an hour and it takes you 2 hours because you're fighting with 14 fasteners that you got to remove in a tight spot, and you're like fighting it because you don't have the right tool for the job that can get it done. Yeah, you could get it done with this, and it's great to have this. But when you need a powered option, get the correct powered option. Don't try to save money and lose out on efficiency. So that's why I have dedicated bit ratchets. It is for efficiency. I just go ahead and buy the right tool for the job. At this point, this is pretty much the equivalent of this. And as we see, this doesn't fit in a lot of spots. It fits in a lot more spots than, say, this, or this, and even this. But when you need something to work for you, you just go ahead and buy the best tool for the job. Now, some people may not be able to afford to get, a dedicated tool, and they have to make something pull double duty. That's fine. But I guarantee you, if that guy is in this type of field, and if he is a dealer technician, somebody that's working on the clock and off of flat rates, he will pull double duty until he doesn't have to anymore. Then he's going to buy the right tool for the job, because the cost of this tool that you buy one time, it's going to make him money. Tools make us money. And I'm not going to use this tool modified to try to make this tool. I'm not going to try to reinvent the wheel. I'm just going to buy this tool and use it with that super low profile. And if I can't get that in there, then I'm going to go with a manual option, this bit ratchet. But what I'm not gonna do is I'm not gonna fight with this stuff and waste time, which is money. So, and you can't expect the customer to pay because you don't want to spend the money on tools, guys. When you're charging somebody, I think most dealerships charge around $200 an hour, but they're doing flat rates, so they don't care if you're fighting with it and it's taking you 2 or 3 hours to do something that somebody else with the right tools can do in 45 minutes. That's on you. Eventually, you'll buy the right stuff. And as a business owner or as a mobile tech, you cannot say, well, it took me 2 or 3 hours to do the job because you chose not to buy the right tools. That's pretty sketchy. Eventually, they're going to come across with somebody that has all the right stuff, and they're going to wonder why it takes you this amount of time that cost them this big piece of money, and this guy does it in this amount of time, and they pay much less money and get the same or better quality of work. Because we know when you're trying to improvise and you're using the wrong tool for something, you're damaging stuff, you're stripping out fasteners, and chances are if you're the guy that won't buy the right tool, you're the guy that's not going to replace all the fasteners either. You don't want to spend the money on that. I'm going to buy the right tool and I'm going to replace the fasteners because it's more than the current job you're doing. You're looking at your brand loyalty, your reputation. So it is expedient to do the job right every time, even if it costs you. So these tools cost me, but it's okay. It pays off in brand loyalty and repeat business, and able to provide good service at a good price for our customers. So that's why I have dedicated bit ratchets in this field, along with dedicated other tools. We got a lot of tools. We got a lot of tools, guys.